Jobseekers Pay-Related Benefit Scheme, the general details and eligibility criteria. The new Jobseekers Pay-Related Benefit Scheme in Ireland began on the 31st of March 2025. This scheme links unemployment benefits to previous earnings, providing a stronger safety net for those with a solid work history. This video is one in a series that Boyle Payroll Project Management BPPM have done for payroll matters in Ireland. In this video guide, we outline the key details and the specific eligibility criteria for this benefit. But in this series, we also go a few steps further than the standard generic posts and articles written on this topic, in that we give specific step-by-step guides on where the information needed for the calculations can be located by you, such that you can establish your entitlement in advance of making the claim or filling out any forms on your MyGovID account. Our next few video guides in this series will cover these areas, as there is too much detail involved to cover it all in one video guide. You don't have to remember all the following details to determine your eligibility or how the amount of your Jobseekers Pay-Related Benefit Scheme is arrived at, as our calculator, which is included in this series of video guides, will do all of that for you. The details here will enable you to determine whether or not you are eligible. If you can establish from this video that you do not meet the eligibility conditions, then you don't need to watch the other guides in the series at this stage. Eligibility for the Jobseekers Pay-Related Benefit. To qualify for the Jobseekers Pay-Related Benefit in Ireland, you must meet the following criteria. 1. Unemployment date. You must have become fully unemployed on or after the 31st of March 2025, and your last day of employment must be on or after the 28th of March 2025. 2. Age. Be under 66 years of age or under 70 years if deferring your state contributory pension. 3. Work capability. Be capable of work and available for full-time work. 4. Job seeking. Be genuinely seeking employment. 5. PRSI contributions. Fulfill all three of these PRSI conditions. A. At least 104 PRSI contributions from insurable employment at Class A, H or P since you began employment. B. At least 4 PRSI contributions at Class A or H in the last 10 weeks before applying. C. At least 26 PRSI contributions at Class A or H in the 52 weeks before your first day of unemployment. Most of this information is already on the Department of Social Protection system, and all your earnings details are already on the revenue system, but you must still fill out the application on MyGovID to make the claim. Payment method. Jobseekers Pay-Related Benefit is paid from the full working week starting on a Monday after you use your job. Your payment will be available to collect every Wednesday from your nominated post office. Taxation of Jobseekers Pay-Related Benefit. You may be liable to income tax on all of your Jobseekers Pay-Related Benefit payments. The Department of Social Protection will pay Jobseekers Pay-Related Benefit to you without deducting tax. The Department of Social Protection, the DSP, will notify revenue of the weekly taxable amount of Jobseekers Pay-Related Benefit to be taken into account for your income tax purposes. This means you do not have to do anything for the correct tax to be paid. Information about the taxation of social protection payments is available on this video guide here, called How Social Welfare Benefits are Taxed. Redundancy payments and job seekers' pay-related benefit. Getting a redundancy payment does not affect your eligibility for job seekers' pay-related benefit. Job seekers' pay-related benefit payment duration. Job seekers' pay-related benefit is payable for up to a maximum of 26 or 39 weeks duration depending on your PRSI contributions. PRSI contributions class A or H. The maximum payment duration. For those with 5+ years, or that is 260 contributions or more, the job seekers' pay-related benefit in this case is payable up to 39 weeks. For those with between 2 and 5 years contributions, that is between 104 and 259 contributions, the job seekers' pay-related benefit is payable up to 26 weeks. The time spent on a previous job seekers payment that was awarded after the 31st of March 2025 may affect how long you can claim. This could include job seekers pay-related benefit, job seekers benefit, or job seekers allowance. Other social welfare payments. Different conditions apply if you were getting another social welfare payment when you lost your employment. For example, if you are getting maternity benefit or illness benefit. Before I tell you about these conditions, can I just tell you within 20 seconds a little about myself and payroll matters in Ireland. I am a tax and payroll professional at Boyle Payroll Project Management, BPPM, Ireland's leading payroll outsource provider for small businesses. Boyle Payroll Project Management, BPPM, has recently commenced processing or completing income tax returns Form 12s, claiming tax credits, etc., for any PAYE taxpayer that wishes to have someone complete them on their behalf. We, at Payroll Matters in Ireland, continue to encourage PAYE workers to look after their own tax affairs, and we have many helpful guides, just like this one, to assist them. We are aware that some taxpayers still wish to pay someone to do it for them, so feel free to pop me an email to info@bppm for details. Now, back to losing employment while getting illness benefit. You can apply for job seekers pay-related benefit once you are fit to take up employment. You must satisfy 3 main PRSI contribution conditions. Condition 1. You must have at least 104 PRSI insurable employment contributions at Class A, H or P. At least 1 PRSI employment contribution paid at Class A or H must be paid immediately before the start of the illness benefit claim. Condition 2. You must have at least 4 credits or employment contributions at Class A or H in the 10 weeks before you apply for job seekers pay-related benefit. Condition 3. Have at least 26 PRSI employment contributions paid at Class A or H in the previous 52 weeks before losing your employment, or have at least 26 PRSI employment contributions paid at Class A or H in the previous 52 weeks before the start of your illness benefit claim. Losing employment while in receipt of maternity benefit, adoptive benefit, health and safety benefit, or carers benefit. If you have been receiving any of the above payments, you must satisfy the 2 main PRSI contribution conditions. In order to qualify, you must have the following PRSI contributions. Condition 1. You must have at least 104 PRSI insurable employment contributions at Class A, H or P. Condition 2. You must have at least 26 PRSI employment contributions paid or credited at Class A or H in the previous 52 weeks before losing your employment, or you must have at least 26 PRSI employment contributions paid at Class A or H in the previous 52 weeks before your maternity benefit, adoptive benefit, health and safety benefit or carers benefit claim. Please note, the general condition that you must have paid at least 4 PRSI insurable employment contributions in the 10 weeks before making your application for Jobseekers pay-related benefit in this case does not apply. If you do not have the contributions required for Jobseekers pay-related benefit, you may be entitled to the means-tested Jobseekers allowance scheme. Rates of payment for Jobseekers pay-related benefit calculations. If you were getting illness benefit, maternity benefit, adoptive benefit, health and safety benefit or carers benefit immediately before your claim, your rate will be based on your highest gross earnings from the following: gross average earnings in the previous year ending the 8 weeks before you lost your employment, or gross average earnings in the previous year before your claim for illness benefit, maternity benefit, adoptive benefit, health and safety benefit or carers benefit. Or if during the period of your claim for illness benefit, maternity benefit, adoptive benefit, health and safety benefit or carers benefit, you can provide evidence that there was an increase in your gross average earnings. You can apply for the means-tested Jobseekers allowance if you think that it may be more financially beneficial for you. Find out more information on the Jobseekers allowance. Jobseekers pay-related benefit and retirement. You are not eligible for Jobseekers pay-related benefit if you are retired. You must be available for full-time work and seeking work to qualify. If you are retired, you may be eligible to apply for benefit payment for 65-year-olds. If you are getting widowers or survivors civil partners pension or one parent family payments and lose your employment, you can keep your widowers or surviving civil partners pension or one parent family payment. And if you are entitled to a higher rate on pay-related benefit, you will be paid the difference on your pay-related benefit payment. Taking up work after pay-related benefit payment. If you start to work again, you will need to close your Jobseekers pay-related benefit claim. You may be eligible for Jobseekers benefit if you take up part-time work for up to 3 days. Further information is available on the Jobseekers benefit page. Breaks in your Jobseekers pay-related benefit claim and re-qualification. You can break your Jobseekers pay-related benefit claim for up to 13 weeks and resume your payment where you left off. For example, if you take up employment. If your break is longer than 13 weeks, your claim will be closed, and you will need to satisfy the qualifying conditions for Jobseekers pay-related benefit again. Your rate of payment will be recalculated based on your most recent reckonable earnings. Time spent on your previous Jobseekers payment may impact on the duration of your new Jobseekers pay-related benefit claim, depending on your circumstances. This may include a previous Jobseekers pay-related benefit, Jobseekers benefit, or a Jobseekers allowance payment which was awarded after the 31st of March 2025. For example, if you were paid Jobseekers pay-related benefit within the previous 12 months of your new claim, Any time spent on the scheme within the current and previous calendar year will be counted on your new claim for Jobseekers pay-related benefit. Absence from the state, including holidays, funerals abroad and social welfare payments. If you are already getting Jobseekers pay-related benefit, you must contact your local Intrio centre or branch office to check your entitlements before planning or going on holidays. This video contains information provided courtesy, licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution 4.0 International CC by 4.0 license. I hope the above helps clarify things. My final important message before I leave you for now is, can I ask those of you that have not already done so to hit the subscribe button and also to turn on YouTube notifications for this channel so that you can get an alert every time we post a new video guide, as we have many more helpful pay, income tax and other work related guides and videos to bring you. It costs you nothing to subscribe, but could help you save hundreds or even thousands of euro into your hand on pay and tax. Go on, hit that subscribe button. Go on. Go on, go on, go on. See you next time for how to check PRSI contributions eligibility before filling out the DSP application claim form on our next video called How and Where to Find the Number and Class of your PRSI contributions.